You better get ready. Bow to the masters. Break it down. The generation is a something fool. Just got time. Don't know what you're supposed to do. That's a freak, boy. Yeah. That's a freak, little man. Break it down.
And welcome to this lovely Situation Room. I'm trying to cool off from a couple comments made earlier, but it's fine. I love the comments. So we got a lot to cover. We really do. And of course, I just had a dog blow my eardrum out. So I'm gonna try to stay calm tonight. My goal. But we got Mr. Killer B in the house. We got Ghost Rider. We got Happy. We got Archangel. We got Robbie. See, I didn't screw it up this time, Robbie. We got Socrates, and we got myself, Roy Boy.
Fuck, I'll have to take a picture and frame it on the fridge. Roy finally got it right.
Yeah, damn. All right, so there's a lot going on in the game. And I really don't want to spend a ton of time on what we just went through with an event, but I think we all do need to touch on it one last time. So, and then we're going to get into all this lovely kickside stuff that's like filled the whole top of my screen. So let's just, we're going to hurry up and take our time. What I want to do is get everybody to give me a 1 to 10 score on the event. If they got everything they wanted from the event, how much XP, give or take, they got. All right. So, no, if I start on either end, I got 2 of the top 5 guys in the whole damn event. So I might as well start with Killer. Killer, what do you got? What was your score of the event? Let's start with that.
Oh, I think a little over 49 million or something like that. And I got everything I want. 120 Envoy tokens, going to trade in 65, and I should about max my Draken out. And that was the main goal.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you consider the event?
I am gonna get for the event itself. I've got to give the event a 9. But as far as with the issues, if I count the issues, I'd have to bring it down to probably a 7. But 9 for the event itself. I really like the event.
You give it a high score because I think you did so well. Now, Brandy, I know you met your goal.
I did.
And why don't you tell everybody what it is and then give your score of the event.
I got the siege, and then I reached 20 out of 20 for the elite siege. I'm about to say siege. Ugh, I'm tired. Elite siege. I've had so much problems. Not only did Kickside give me 200,000 more experience after 4 days wait, they also gave me 70 gold. And so I was able to actually meet over the halfway mark. So yeah, that part I actually came out right and a little bit above what I wanted to meet for this time. So hopefully next time won't be so bad. And so basically I would give the event a 9 if it wasn't for the fact I've had so many problems. And it took them 4 days to be able to respond. So I would guess because of the problems I had, I would probably mark that down to maybe a 7 as well.
Fair enough. Jeff, welcome to the Situation Room. I see you trying to sneak in. If you're still there, Jeff.
His mic is off.
He's muted. All right. Well,
hi guys.
All right, Jeff. How'd you do in the event, and what would you give it overall score of between 1 and 10?
I did all right. I got the new unit. I got enough tokens to get it up to 17, and I figure with invasion, I'm gonna be able to get it up to 18, and I'm satisfied with that for now. As far as the score, I thought it was a shitty event, shitty prizes again. You know, you got the towers that are firing extra, you know, causing more damage than it should. So, personally, I would give it like a 5, 5.5.
I'm feeling you on that because I'll get into mine. But yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Miss Happy.
Yes, sir. For the amount of time that I have actually been trying to play, I did fairly good. I did get what I wanted. I did get the yellow jacket with 2 techs, and I also got the techs for the Siege Squadron. And a few extra little tokens.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think, though?
Well, considering that it would have been better if when they realized that the turrets were firing a lot faster, should have been changed way before than basically one day before the actual event ended and not adding an extra day because of it. I give it about a 3.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Just
I can't argue with him. You got to remember, she's a mid player. She's what 40, 41. With those extra turns, firing faster, firing harder, that's causing more damage for her. You know,
when you lose level 19 phalanx and a level 35 because of it, that's enough.
Yeah, she's got a point, guys. I mean, that's not the way it should work. And, you know, Kickside acknowledged it and then still ran the event right up to the second to last day. Oh, and hey, let's extend it another day.
Yeah,
I can see your point.
And 50 gold is not nearly enough.
Oh, no. We'll get into that. Let's hold off on to their adjustment there. Let's stick to this for the moment. Archangel, what did you think?
Excuse me. I didn't have a position. I don't know what I had for a score, but I got what I wanted as usual, and I even tried to get a few tokens. I did generate a ticket this event. I did because I couldn't. If I deployed my siege, I couldn't use any ground, so that really threw my game off. I mean, terribly. You know, I could either use one or the other. You know, so plus the DCs, the lag, the double loading, blah blah blah. I give it a 7.
Yeah. See, the double loading of the going into your own base double loading, and then at 9 times out of 10 because of that double load, you got DC. I mean, that was a little excessive. Robbie.
I had a pretty good event. I got everything I wanted. I got around 5 to 6 mil XP, and yeah, I got everything I wanted. And actually, I rated about a 9 because I didn't have problems. I was like one of the only people who did not have problems.
Well, so your score was what?
9.
9. God. And okay, the official Kickside whore of the event, Socrates.
Sorry.
You notice the whore of the event it comes to mind. What was your XP again?
I was close to 50 mil.
Holy crap.
So,
I missed my goal.
Yeah. So what do we call him?
I'm just a little mighty hoe.
Yeah.
You're an XP hoe.
That's exactly what it is.
XP hoe.
On a scale.
Huh?
On a scale of 1 to 10, because we know you got everything you wanted. On a scale of 1 to 10, what was the event?
I didn't have anything to get.
Exactly.
All I helped the sector with a lot of drops. That's about it. That's what it's about, helping others.
He got called the Omega Farmer.
I'm calling him an XP hoe.
You know, it was the first couple days. I gave it like a 5. But first, you know, you gotta adapt. The only thing that saved me, I had 8 plats of phalanx. So yeah, those turrets really messed things up.
Yeah.
Yeah. What can I say? I compete. I saw
Oh.
some competition, and I went for it. The event was okay. I'll give it a 7.
That's pretty damn good score. I'm going to say that right now.
Yeah, it's okay.
Killa, I had to mute you because I was getting feedback from you. Whenever you need to talk, just unmute. I mean, to be honest, that's a good score.
Yeah, the goal that they gave me helped that score because
Yeah.
I did get back 500, and I basically just used whatever they gave me to use in the event. So it was free for me.
Yeah, if you say so.
Yeah. All free, baby. Thank you, Kickside. Thank you, Drake and Elizabeth. The only 2 mods that were really doing anything.
Okay, Dark, what did you think of the event?
It was a little bit harder than last time, but it was manageable though. I give it it's really nothing to get in the book.
Rebel, I see you sneaking in. What did you think of the event?
First
Everybody's
off,
stuck.
Yeah.
It was challenging. I'll give that a good. The bad things. Let's say the turret's firing faster. The turret's firing faster. I'm going to go on my little pedestal and hopefully, this is my little 2 cents on this. This is my solution for all the glitches and everything like that. But Kixeye needs to do something different. And my thought is, they need to do a preview server, but only do like 100 invites, and that would be like an email invite.
It should be trusted servers. Yes, they should go back to trusted testers. But the problem with that is, they just do not choose the right players. They don't choose the right players.
And what I was going to get to is they rotate 100 players out. Like they have a pool of, 2,000 that they can pull from. And say, okay, we're going to give you these event bases, and they're subject to change, and have some sort of legal document that if they're published before the event, that the players are held responsible, and those bases can be utterly and completely changed, and hold what the event items that we can get are, but at least test your bases before you put them out to the general public. Well, oh my God, I did not coin nearly as much as what I normally do.
Well, the thing is, nobody wanted to coin this event because of the glitches, because of the firing rates. But you're right, testing they got to get back to it. They haven't been doing testing, and every time the stuff they would have caught, they obviously would have caught a lot of testing. Was it the first event with the Siege Squadron not having Ravagers to upgrade? They would have caught that if they would have tested. If they would have tested, they would have caught the fire rates. They need to get back to testing. One of the positive things I think they did was they acknowledged the problem. Yes, Kickside, I give you kudos for acknowledging the problem. I do not believe you should have waited as many days as you did to fix the problem, though.
Oh, and 50 gold, that was great.
Oh, yeah, considering what? 50 million, you did 50 million, that's how many times you're going through, and how many times did that extra turret fire? So you took massive amount of extra damage, just like I did, because I'm in between 5 and 15. I don't know where the hell.
I never seen Spartans pop so fast out those phalanx from one shot of a turret. Oh my God!
Yeah,
and in the 80s, it was unbelievable.
I actually got 170 coin back from Kickside.
Yeah, I think I got 150, but I still got tickets open. They haven't resolved. One of the things that I wanted to bring up with my turn now is I'm only going to give the score a 7. The bases were challenging. I love the different designs. I love the different techniques that you have to use. You couldn't just, like the 40, that was fun. That was different. All air and a faction track was pretty cool. Changing them up was cool. They really did a good change. It was not the same old. I give them mad props for that. I give them mad props for coming out with this idea with these trophies. Yes, I don't like the trophies because the turrets were firing too fast. When they slowed them down, that would have been a great event. But before they were firing too fast, they were screwing us. But for them to wait for as long as they did to take the game down and fix it. Yes, I understand the fix. They didn't have a fix right away, and they waited as long until they could fix it. But saying 50 gold for people that did, like Socrates, Killa, did over so many millions. How much extra damage did they take going through that many times? 50 gold don't cover it. I mean, 50 gold. What is a standard tune? Is what, 24 gold?
No, 50.
Is it 50?
Yep. 25 is for
I don't know.
PvP.
I was just hitting heal at some points. I'm telling you, I was just going crazy.
Yeah, man, shit was wild.
I'm gonna be honest. It was a little frustrating. 50 gold, 1 tune of Phalanx. How many tunes of Phalanx do you have to go through? At least 2 all the way through.
I used 1 and then 2 other plats mixed with DS and Phalanx and Tex and Roland. So
you're looking at like 70, 75 gold to go all the way through.
Yeah.
And you're telling
that's depending.
Yeah. So you're telling me kick side 50 gold's gonna make a difference, and especially with the lower level, that's probably chewing up more. Stuff. It's just not right. It's not right. But you got to give them credit. The bases were different. They were fun. When you took your time. Was it the 60 that had the power plants up on the upper wall, and then you could kill all the power plants. Then you go inside the base and you take a lot less damage.
Yep.
You
could take a Fury and you could work your way around and take even less. I mean, I got it down to like 3 hours.
Yeah, I was taking my Nyx around the edge, popping all the power plants, then using a tune of Phalanx, taking my time, picking apart the corners, then going in. I really think I nicked down the repair time to about 1.5 hours tops. But it's still the point. How do they say 50 gold's enough? I mean, that's still not. That's just a drop in the bucket for even a lower that went through 3 times. How many Phalanx did they go? How much damage did they take going through 3 times? More than 50 gold, that's for damn sure.
I had to coin some myself.
Oh, I know you coin. You coin like I do.
Yep.
Now, a lot of people want to ask Killa and Socrates how they got so much. Now, I muted Killa. Killa, unmute and explain to them how you were using the boosts to really ramp up your XP. Where'd he go? He's probably watching the damn draft, isn't he?
He's still muted. I know.
Killa, unmute.
Pick him out.
Unmute, Killa.
Can you hear?
There we go. Yeah.
I don't know why you mute. I don't know. Were you getting feedback from me? I don't know how.
Yeah,
I got it going.
It does. I'm watching the green lines move every time somebody else talks through yours. So just don't worry about it. Just explain to them how you're using the boosts.
What I did is I want to say I did 3 or 4 of the 50% or 2. I did that when I got in on one of my rolls, everything was smoothing. I dropped 200 and did it. And I would usually activate it on the last space defense because that was 85,000. And then I would finish, and then I could complete 2 more in 2 hours. And I was just going ape shit is all I can say. Killing my shit and just heal, coin. I spent a little bit on it, yep, but I was having fun, so money's no object to me.
Oh, well, when you're having fun, that's a good thing. You and I literally got one guy in one drop, 43 parts.
Yeah, and what was that? No, it was more than that, wasn't it?
No, 43 parts. I was actually very proud of ourselves for whipping that ass because we really did a good job.
Yeah, he once we started, I think he didn't start till 2 minutes after we did, and then I think he was just running all around, and we didn't start till what, about 48 minutes?
Yeah, 48 minutes into the drop, and
10 minutes left. He got it because I did 2 bases for somebody else then.
Yeah, and I did one more, and we both one of them went to I don't know, some of them went to waste, but it was funny as shit. He was going crazy.
Good times.
One of the things I wanted to bring up to close out this event talk, because there's so much other stuff that I really want to get to, is when you guys are doing these events and the new units are out and everybody's trying to test them, and I haven't really messed with the Envoy. I'm going to admit it. I did one go-go bar test, and I can see some potential to it. I really can. I don't see it as being a main air-based killer, but I do see it being a useful behind. If you get something out in front of it and let that damn thing spike you, I mean, it probably do a ton of damage, especially with the range when you get it upgraded. So I don't know if anybody else has played with it, but has anybody messed with the Envoy at all during the event?
Yeah.
No.
A little bit.
What did you think, guys?
Oh, I built some, but I wasn't impressed.
Trash.
Yeah.
Still deciding.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I played with a little bit of a go-go bar in my base. I think I did 10 of them.
I'm still deciding also.
I just don't. By the way, technicals with Rocket Tech, shoot the missiles as they fall.
That's something in it.
I found that out.
Yep.
I don't know if it actually gets to kill them. I didn't catch it to the last minute, but
They do still hit. The splash, it still bangs.
yeah, I'm just not super impressed with them yet. So let's get a little more time and let's see what happens with the Envoy. But I don't see it being a main base killer by any means. All right. I'm going to give it over to Miss Ghost Rider, and she's going to talk about something Kickside is finally addressing.
Oh, I get talked about the 69.
Yeah, she get to talk to us about the 69. Now, Socrates,
That was kinky.
you better hold on to your chair. I got a funny feeling this ride's going to get a
I'm
little interesting.
excited.
Oh God.
Oh my.
Wait a minute. Let me turn the screen. Let me turn my screen share on. Oh crap! I think it froze.
Oh, it came all over the screen, huh?
Too late.
There we go. My screen actually did some weird shit.
Yes, it did. Because I talked about 69.
Evidently, that really did it for it.
That's all it needed.
No, you said you came all over the screen already.
Yeah.
All right, it's all yours.
Hello, commanders.
Mute.
Oh God, I have a bad feeling.
There have been a growing number of complaints recently regarding the 69ing in PvP. I'd like to break down exactly what Kickside's stance is on the exploit because it is an exploit, and what we will be doing to combat this issue. In the short term, we will be releasing a change to the game as soon as possible to stop it from happening. Oh darn. In the long term, we'll be looking into making changes to how PvP works so that working with your alliance mates to protect a base is legitimate strategy that is fun and engaging counterplay. Below, I'm going to detail our approach to the problem and our proposed solution. Do you think it will address the issue? Could it be exploited in a way we haven't considered? Either way, we want to know.
Meow.
Meow. Meow. Meow. Ah.
That's just getting all flustered and hot.
The problem currently, War Commander, when one platoon initiates combat against the other platoon, whether that platoon wants it or not, all platoons involved become untargetable for the duration of the battle. Theoretically, this means that platoons can lock down in-game hexes in an invincible state for up to 7 minutes, plus load times. If neither platoon is destroyed, both platoons remain on the world map, and a new battle can immediately be restarted. Players have been abusing this mechanic to create an invincible ring around their base, or others that has impossible to penetrate.
Interesting.
Through the use of scripting, this invincible ring can be maintained indefinitely with no effort on the part of the perpetrator. While we take the fact that players are cooperating with their teammates and using creative solutions in the PvP space, we do not like that this strategy has no counterplay. Every move should expose a player to a counter move. And with the 69ing, that is not the case. This needs to change. The solution. The main issue with 69ing is the repeatability. It is the fact that a player can infinity restart battles. Did I say that right? Infinity? Yeah. Okay. Wow. Woohoo! Restart battles at no cost to themselves. To combat this, we are proposing the following. All platoons have a properly called morale. Losing a PvP battle results in your platoon having a low morale. If a platoon with a low morale loses a PvP battle, they are instantly sent back to base, just as if you had retreated. Sending a platoon to your base resets the morale to full, and low morale platoons will have an icon above them that indicates their state. Given that all battles in War Commander must have a loser, placing platoons on the world map and constantly engaging in false battles will result in those platoons getting sent back to your base. If you want to set up your defensive ring again, you'll need to redeploy them, leaving you vulnerable. Secondly, from this point forward, reconsider 69ing an exploit. Our hope is that these two changes will significantly curtail these exploits use and allow interesting play and counterplay on the world map. The goal is to stop or significantly reduce 69ing and make a positive change as soon as possible, and then in the long term continue to improve how PvP works and in general and on the world map in particular. What do you think? Regards, Golden Doodle. How's that for a name for 69ing?
I don't know. Is this actually running now?
That's not 69ing. That's the Ring of Fire.
That's the Ring of Fire.
You know what I'm saying? You're still gonna get a bubble.
That is not, to me, that is not a problem. I'm sorry. Ring of Fire is a legit tactic. And there is no, you can do it infinity times, but yes, we can break into them. Socrates is like one of the best at breaking Rings of Fire I've seen. I'm pretty good. Bravo, wherever the hell you are, he's damn good. There is a way to break that. What Kickside doesn't realize, what we call 69ing is when somebody's giving you a damn bubble as they're hitting.
Exactly.
That is what we're sick of. And one of the biggest turd balls that seem to be doing that lately is one guy. I was going to go there, but go for it.
Tuna Fish?
Mr. Tuna Fish himself.
Guys, pop up, Nick. Pop up. I see you in 80. Pop that bubble, baby.
Yeah, as you can tell, we got one and he does. He's using a lower account, and yes, it's his own account. We know this.
Yep.
It's his own lower account. He puts his CC out, and then he takes and hits. He starts to hit on himself as he gets his tunes right to the other base. That when his bubble pops, he hits himself, and he can then.
He basically has 7 minutes to try to get in that base.
And that's what that is player is what we're really bitching about.
Mm-hmm.
So my next question is this, Roy. What are they going to call spooning?
You know, I would call spooning 16 Ring of Fire. Technically, you're wrapped around the damn.
Yeah, you got a vice versa now because they I don't know where the fuck they got this from.
This is not what Kickside. I think
next what they'll call spooning is putting tunes around your base and like 3 deep, like some people like to do.
This makes no sense. This just makes us more vulnerable to the people that self-bubble while hitting.
Exactly.
This is bullshit, bro.
Now, once again, I do not know if this is active. Archangel, are you in the game at this time? Arc?
I'm logging in as we speak, hon.
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'm gonna turn my screen share on, and I'm gonna put a buggy outside your base. Now, according to this, and like I said, I don't know if this is actually active.
I haven't seen it's active yet.
I don't think it's active. If you would hit my buggy while it's outside you, or let me in, let me in, you grab it with the 2 tunes, and let's see if it goes back.
Wait 7 minutes.
Yeah, wait the 7 minutes.
A couple seconds to reload.
No. Okay, because this is what we've been talking about. Kickside seems to not be acknowledging that.
Man, I feel like they're just doing this to make more money.
Well, in a way, don't get me wrong. You and I both know. I don't put a Ring of Fire out often. Usually I put out my base tune defense, but I have 10 of them made so I can rotate them, and it takes forever from the break, and they take a lot of damage. But that's a whole nother story. The point is, I do things different. I used to do the Ring of Fire quite often. But then if your person gets DC'd and you don't know it, they get in your base, and the time they get in there, it's too late. So I've really been dependent on myself lately. What I find interesting is they're not addressing, and Tuna is definitely one of the biggest pains in the asses that does this. He brings up his little level 28, he grabs his level 45 base with his CC out, hits his CC, holds the damn bubble until the timer runs out, but then he's over there trying to get in somebody else's base. Timer runs out, he's in a bubble. He's still got total of actually like 13 minutes. A total of like 13 minutes, guys. Because he could literally 1-star him, 1.7 minutes, and plus the attack time. He could wait till 1 minute into that 1 minute left of his attack time, still get in the base. It's like 13 minutes he has total.
Yep.
That is what we've been asking Kickside to address. No, they're not having done it. All right, Art, there you go, brother.
And now they fuck us with some other crap that has no, and they label it fighting the 69ing. That's not 69ing.
No, it's not. It is truly not.
It. That's some BS, bro. That shit pissed me off.
This is a Ring of Fire. This is a known and used tactic that can be broken, if depending on the speed, the intensity. I mean, there's many ways to break it.
So self-bubble should be, you're basically exploiting it too.
Technically, a self-bubble is an exploit. I'm sorry.
Come on, these people are just crazy right now. That made no sense. I didn't read it. I just, that was live to me.
So I want to go down the panel and ask the panel, what do you think? Let's go with Killer first.
Well, one thing, I'm bad at the Ring of Fire. Have I tried that? And I'm real bad at breaking them because I'm actually slow. But now, as far as the 69 in, self-bubble. One thing for sure, it's going to be easier now is because the exploding power plants. Shit, all you need is a missile. at strategically place your power plants, and you're bubbled with the exploding power plants. To me, I really don't care. It's been going on for I don't know how long. It's not going to stop. What's the big deal about it now? Because of PvP, people are still fighting. It's not going to stop. I don't know what the big deal is.
I think it comes down to dollars. Dollars is what they're talking about. They can't. If your base don't go fly, your base tune don't die, you're not going to coin it. It's not making them dollars. That's what I think it comes down to.
Yeah,
And this is a business. It is a business, guys. So, it's supposed to be that way.
Shit,
But-
just keep making events the way do. They're getting my damn money the last 2 events.
Yeah, next time I'm using your credit card. All right, so you're okay with I'm telling you, I'm okay with Ring of Fire. I'm not okay with the 5 tunes around somebody's base and them hitting them and holding them, and as soon as they're done hitting the base, they bubble. That is, I think BS. All right, so let's go down to the next. I believe Brandy, you're up.
I think it's also BS. I don't use it, but I think it's a good tactic.
But do you think this change is a problem, though? That what they're proposing is a problem, in my opinion.
I guess it depends on which side of the coin that you're looking at. I mean, it's an advantage for the enemy that you're in the sector in and you're trying to use a Ring of Fire. But
Well, see, that's the problem. That's what Kickside's not. Kickside's got mixed up.
yeah,
A Ring of Fire is not 69,
Yep.
and that's where they're going wrong. A Ring of Fire is a tactic that you hold it to each other's platoons, and the tune has 7 minutes. It's exact. Yeah, between load time, it's like 6.5,
Too many people crying on forum about the wrong shit.
and that's what it is.
yeah, and the fact that they called it a 69, I think somebody was really horny that night. And Golden Doodle should have probably changed his name before he posted that post.
Oh, Jesus.
Golden dildo.
He borrowed my double A's, damn it, I want it back.
Oh,
Yeah. Brown Doodle. No.
Oh, damn. All right. Rebel, what do you think of this change they're proposing?
Brown Doodle.
The Ring of Fire is fine. It gives us the chance to fight and get into the base. The 69ing that we're talking about, not so great.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think. I think whoever explained to them 69 in Ring of Fire is not an active PvP player. Let me put it that way. I don't think they're an active PvP player. I'm not saying that they don't know what they're talking about, but okay, they don't know what they're talking about.
Brown Doodle got his cheese doodles mixed up.
Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Here. Golden Doodle. Let's be honest. Golden Doodle is still fairly new. Okay, he's still fairly new, and I do truly think he's making an attempt to fix something. But what they're trying to fix is something that somebody is upset about because they can't break. Is it the wrong thing? Everybody. 69 is a problem for everybody. That is not. That's not tactics. That is just being a little baby hiding. Ring of Fire is a true tactic that can be broken. You never know how long until somebody breaks in. You never know what's going to happen. That is a true tactic. I mean, that guy could get DC'd, leave your base open, and that still leaves a chance.
It creates teamwork in the sector,
And that is a true tactic. What they're proposing now is they're trying to say that Ring of Fire is no longer something we should use. I disagree. The 69 in that I disagree with 100%. I've had videos posted on the Situation Room where I ripped them down instantly because they showed them getting 69 as they're hitting people. I will not let anybody show that. That's not a tactic to me. That is a babyish little cry, little fight that I believe has no place in this game. But I guarantee what this is Golden Doodle not being given the proper information.
See, 69ing.
I
The
think it was
meaning.
horny.
The meaning, you know what I'm saying?
This on my screen right now is a true Ring of Fire. This is just a Ring of Fire. Anybody could break this. Socrates probably could break this in a heartbeat.
It'll take some tactics, some
It
skill.
takes- And some teamwork.
Yeah, and teamwork. You can't just rely on speed. You have to. You can't just rely on speed.
There's actually, like, even if you're not the fastest guy, if somebody pulls up a platoon, goes in, doesn't hit attack, just sits there and watches my buggy, okay? Sits there and watches my buggy. The next time it comes, the time for them to reset, and somebody tells them attack, they hit. They got me. They got me faster than I can reattack.
Yep.
That is teamwork. That is what it's supposed to be about. For self-bubbling purposes, that is not the way it's supposed to be done. You're not supposed to have 5 tunes around one of your buddy's base. You're not supposed to be for him to put the CC out, whack his CC in a couple of the buildings, give him a bubble while he's out bubbling somebody else. That's cowardly. That is 69. And
That is 69.
I
That's
get
the
your
true meaning of 69.
the Ring of Fire, it's a tactic. Now, what are you doing when you're doing the Ring of Fire? You're holding tunes so he can hit 2. So what's the difference between the two?
Because that one's breakable. The 69, he gets an instant bubble. You cannot fight that.
At the beginning of
Keller, you should know, bro. They come for your ass and they fucking come in and the motherfuckers bubble by the time he's done.
Yep.
At the beginning of
How that makes you feel, bro?
the post, talking about 69, but then as he went on into explaining it, he changed it up to Ring of Fire.
Yeah.
Like at first he knew he got one information, but then somebody told him that's not what he was talking about, and he changed up the wording to Ring of Fire. And the thing of it is once you do it once, you can't redo it with the same person.
But that's not the problem, though. They're still not addressing what the major problem is. They should leave the Ring of Fire alone. Nobody gives a shit. Don't waste their time coding or changing the code on that. That's not what we want fixed. None of us really give a shit about that. Let's be honest. The Ring of Fire, working as a team, Warpath, that's all what we want to do. That's what we want to work in groups. Go in a sector, burn it down as a group. 2-man teams, you can burn a whole sector the right way. You still take a chance of them breaking through and bubbling you.
Oh yeah.
But that's what it's about. Taking and going in there at 69 and why somebody's grabbing and flattening, they're not even flattening, just giving you a 1-star, and you're going in and bubbling the whole damn, one base at a time sector, 3-star everybody. That's cowardly to my mind. That's just cowardly. Happy, what do you think of it? Yeah, there she is.
Chicken, poop. Of course, I'm being polite.
Shit.
Yeah. Hell, I'm even low level, and I don't like to do 69s. Personally, I think they're little pussies when they do it.
Wow, just call it out there, why don't you?
I thought she was being polite.
Hey, this is the show I'm getting the most cited on. Hello.
How can you call it War Commander if it's war bubble? Basically, it's not even a war bubble. You're not even fighting.
Most use they run the sector when this happens. I say, what do you got to? I usually call it out just like I see it. You got to have somebody holding your nuts before you can fight. Is that what the deal is?
Call them keyboard commanders.
Oh God! Especially who's your favorite Socrates that comes in when we always go to bed? Socrates. Where'd you go?
He went to get the 69 from his wife.
I get that. I get that. I'm sorry.
Well, who's your favorite Socrates that comes in every time we fall asleep and runs his pie hole from a bubble?
Big Boss.
No, he's not a
Soul
big deal.
Seeker.
Soul Seeker. He's the one that really likes to come visit, but he's
Soul
always
Seeker
in
is
a
the
bubble.
illest, weak ass
Yeah.
offline hitter there is.
Yeah, he comes for me all the time, but I'm always in a bubble because we were supposed to do a 1-on-1 and he never showed up. So now he doesn't get me at all, and it pisses him off.
Oh yeah. Archangel, so you think it's just a mix up of wording, or do you think it's a real true problem that they're addressing the wrong thing?
I think that I think he's just confused on what tactic they wanted to address. But at the same time, too, you get those bases where one whole team can ring a fire a base, and you'll never get.
I've proven that wrong because I've broken into many and many bases like that.
It takes time to do it. You can do it, but I think it's frustrating with what we're talking about at the 69 when they hit you and you're like, we need the cords, you get the cords, and while you're looking for the cords, like 30 seconds later he's in a bubble, he's still hitting you.
Knuckles,
that's what we're talking about.
Knuckles, it's not gone. Just to let you know, we just talked. He could have reattacked me too. And this is a proposal for Kickside. They're proposing this as we speak. This is what their proposal is. So I'm hoping they listen and get it really correct. Yes, there's some people like I said, I don't really 69 often. The other no.
You don't get much of anything often, Roy.
In War Commander, I don't 69. Okay, let me rephrase this again. I do not ring a fire often.
There you go.
That's a good boy.
I have my base tunes that strictly are set for the outside of my base.
What does your wife think about that?
I've been married. I ain't gonna marry again. So let's get away from the marriage talk and let's get back on track. I don't ring a fire often. Yes, in the past I have, but I've gotten away from it because of DCs and such. But I don't believe 69.
And quick trips to the bathroom.
I do not believe the ring of fire is the problem. I believe True Blue 69 is the problem, and Tuna is probably the #1 culprit of it. Robbie, what do you think of this situation?
Well, I'm kind of on the fence about it because I do believe Ring of Fire is a valid tactic, but one thing I can kind of see why it might be a problem is, and I can speak for this because for the longest time I played War Commander on basically a potato. It was a potato laptop. It completely sucked. It was not the best, and I could never break into a Ring of Fire on people who had very, very nice computers. They were just so much faster than me that there was no freaking way. And I can understand that from a perspective of other people. If you have a potato for computer, that kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm a very quick tune sniper, and I know that because I can still every once in a while snag one of the fast guys with their fast computer, even though I had a potato at the time.
If you got
now I got a really nice Asus gaming computer. Now I kick everyone's ass. But
now it's a bigger potato.
No, $1,500. That's not a potato anymore.
$2,300. So what do you call that?
More than I'm willing to spend.
Yeah.
A very big potato with all the toppings.
Yeah. This was my Sunday with all the toppings. Let's move on.
And the cream on top.
Got a potato.
So do you have a problem with them trying to get rid of the Ring of Fire or the 69? Would you rather them?
I would rather see the 69 gone for myself.
Yeah.
That's more.
See, in my mind, they're spending their time.
One thing I'd like to see back though that they got rid of was tune sniping. That used to be like an art form, man, and now it's like retreat. It's like, it's about fighting.
I like the 69. Come on.
Yes, we all know you like getting in the ass. That's another thing.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Socrates, before they get out of control, what do you think of this?
He likes it too.
He keeps muted. I think he's either falling out of his chair laughing or his girl's gonna bite his ear. Exactly. I didn't mute you. Nobody muted you. I'm looking and watching. It tells me to get muted.
But I do think that a lot of this has to do with the changes that they're making with the level two bases.
Well, we're going to address that in a couple more minutes. But
okay, I'm sorry, I didn't want to jump the gun.
Socrates, what do you think of that? He just muted himself. I'm telling you, why the hell is he muted?
He doesn't want to talk about the 69.
What do you think about? What do you think about this issue with them trying to get rid of the 69, but it's actually the Ring of Fire?
I think it's stupid, and it won't stop me. It won't stop people from self-bubbling. That's what it's called, not 69ing. The damn Ring of Fire, leave it alone.
That sums it up.
You and your purple boots.
I'm still gonna break it in though. I'm still gonna break it.
That's it. Let's break their habits. Dark Star, what do you think?
I think it's still a waste of Kickstarter's time even messing with it, because the players are still gonna find another way. You know, it's just leave it alone.
And here's that is a waste of time, and that is exactly my point. Right now, they're taking the time to work on a code to get rid of a Ring of Fire, which nobody has a problem with but Kickside, because they got the wrong information.
No, because they're not getting any.
They need to take their time and take their time that needs to be addressed, and they need to put it onto the self bubble and the true 69, the problem everybody's having. And yes, I know it's probably going to be one of the most impossible things to work on, but that is something that needs to be addressed. There's no reason why somebody should be getting a bubble from a level 28 if you're a level 46 because you put your CC out and you want to go hit somebody, but you don't want to get hit. Well, guess what? This is a game about being hit and hitting. So, in my opinion, they need to get their nicknames their nicknames of what's actually being done correct. Get the fact that 69ing is self-bubbling, Ring of Fire is not 69ing. So let's not waste that time, Kickside. Let's get off your butts and fix the right shit. Now let's get into these lovely update notes. And there's so many update notes. I'm going to break it down real nice and gentle like. We're gonna talk about raids real quick because
they changed the base. I'm doing it right now.
They did change the raid bases. Thank you, Socrates. Yes, they did. I don't think they changed all the bases. They just changed a couple of them.
Yeah, I got a new design I'm doing now.
They changed one of the 80 bases. I did one earlier today.
Also,
I'm on my second one. They got rid of that purple shit, but they brought that brown colored zealot shit that's harder to kill with what you got, bastards.
It's probably the one from Golden Doodle.
Yeah.
That's well, hard. Actually reverse that and put that against them. Because certain units have kill iridium armor, which is what that has, is iridium armor.
Thank you. Somebody reads out the subtitles.
Yeah, thank you. I couldn't think of the name of that term. I think this is the one where Valiants and them can bust.
Yes, Valiants can do it. Bonesaws can do it. Spartans can do it. Then also, let me think, what else can do that? You know, there's a lot of units that are specialized to kill that kind of stuff. You just got to look and see.
Back to a raid talk. Yes, they have also changed the time and text that are in there. They brought back the Liberator and the Fury. Or no, which one? The
Hades.
No longer. Sorry, it's no longer. Liberator, Fury, and Dragons are no longer available in the available in there. They did bring out I want to make sure I get the Hades, the Phalanx, and the Sphinx Diamond Tech. Now, is anybody else realize?
Not the Phalanx. It was the Apollo, the Hades, and
Yeah, the Apollo. The Apollo. You're right. The Apollo, the Hades, and the Sphinx. But did anybody else realize they never put the technical Diamond Tech in there?
Mm-mm.
They skipped right over that damn unit.
Yeah, they did.
I
They don't
mean,
even give tokens out for that shit.
I just didn't understand. I think they're so worried about how overpowered technicals are. They just said, hey, you better not touch these damn things. These things are nasty enough. So you got to deal with this month, which is the Sphinx, the Apollos, and the Hades. If you don't have any of those, get with your clan, start doing raids, get your war efforts on. My clan particularly does them every Saturday. We slam them out a few times, bust them out, work together as a team. Best thing in the world. If you guys don't use those boosts, your clan ain't doing the best for you.
They helped in the event so much.
Oh my God, did they ever?
Oh,
Did they ever? So that's the raids. Moving on from the raids, they already started giving some great information on the new Shadow Ops.
Things weird looking.
Cult of Brutality. I don't know what this thing's supposed to be.
It's an Omega tractor with solar panels.
There you go. A John Deere.
Does it require double A's?
Triple D's.
For all you ladies.
The phase 1 will begin on the 27th. You have, I think, 72 hours or so to complete it. So you might want to get on them. Don't fall behind fast.
Really, for real. Then rush at the last minute.
Yeah.
Asking everybody for help.
Yeah, no. How many did that one guy say he needed? Oh, all 8 parts.
8.
And he had 2 days to finish it. I just want to go up to his base and flatten him for stupidity.
I'll turn off my chat.
I did too, but I wouldn't go in there.
It's like, yo, you have a team, right? You better start harassing.
Back to this new unit. I didn't read on it yet. Did anybody read this thing yet?
I did. Basically, it's like a purifier that pierces through everything within a certain range.
Yeah.
So
exciting.
Armor piercing rounds.
Now let's be honest. When it comes to Shadow Up units, some are great. We've had a couple busts, such as anybody remember Sarkis? That was a bust.
Yeah, whack.
Phantom when it first came out was great, but it's now really needs some TLC to use it.
Phantom and Tandem.
Yeah, Phantom and Squadron together work really well if you know how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You can really serve up a what do you call that, Socrates? Say it. Come on, you gotta say it.
Panini.
That's right, Air Panini.
Quick Airlines, come fly with us.
Yep.
Taste those sandwiches.
Be aware that is still. I don't know what to make of this unit yet. Yeah, it's a purifier.
I was thinking if it was in base, if it could go in base defense, it would be a perfect DS killer.
But they haven't had a Shadow Ops unit allowed in a base ever.
Yeah. No. Only zombies, though. Only Kixeye.
Yeah, because they can't figure out how to get rid of them.
Yeah. Damn codes.
Yeah. Like they said, they got 10 million lines of code. They can't get, if they fix one thing, they could accidentally break something not even related. It is very true when it comes to code. This is a very old code with a lot of updates, so there's a lot of stuff that don't always mix and match,
That's true.
I'm just glad it's playing. But let's be honest, this new unit, this could be an interesting unit. Let's just be aware of that. It could be one of those units that you can only use for certain things. Could be one of the kick-ass units. You just never know so you're better off just getting it over with.
All the well, statistically, all the Shadow Op units have been fucking great the last couple of ones.
Siege Squadron, kick ass.
Siege DS, fucking
Jug,
Blackout.
Crazy.
I mean, even in its time, Sandstorm and Titan.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could go on, but yes, they've had a couple little. Well, Shark-Kiss is probably the only one that really sticks to my head that just was a complete bust.
Yeah, that thing is trash.
BFG, remember that one?
BFG was
Hey,
good.
back
for
in the day,
time.
you could not beat that bastard. You saw that coming, you were gonna hurt.
Oh yeah, that big cannon.
FGX when it came out was reasonable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's talk about the general fixes and improvements. Loaded times have been significantly reduced. Bullshit. I'm sorry. I was sneezing. Yeah.
I'll see it when that happens.
Yep.
45 seconds to load into this one raid base. Bullshit.
I've had to reconnect at least 3 times every time I try to freaking log on.
A rare issue where techs would equip to incorrect units has been fixed. I didn't have that problem. Anybody else?
No.
An issue where overdrive power plants exploded. Oh shit! I gotta get my glasses. I'm getting glare now.
Oh man.
I love these power plants overdrive in these raid bases. Helps a lot.
The animation will replay when loading the base has been fixed. I never have my power plants in overdrive, but hey, some still do. Scouted enemy bases no longer disappear. Required power of 0. I don't know what the hell that meant, but okay. Level 2 bases can no longer engage in PvP. No more hiding your infamy, you little bastards.
Hey, does that also count for they can't attack any other person too?
They can't attack. They can't. They can't attack. They can't. They can't get hit. They can't snipe. They can't hit anything. They are literally now just speed bumps in the way. So guess what? Thank you, Kickside. That is a damn good thing. I'll send you a beer for that one right there.
No, it's not.
Beer.
It's
Beer?
a fuck up.
Why?
It's a fuck up.
Why?
Think about it. You could take level 2s, surround a base, and then what?
You cannot do that.
Not
You don't need
anymore.
to have them be hit.
You can hit them.
Yes, you can.
You can hit them.
They just can't get back.
From what I read, is you couldn't hit them, they couldn't hit you. Wasn't that implemented in a past update?
I don't have a level 2 to test it.
Yeah, that's the thing. We don't have a level 2 to test it. That would be kind of nice. Because I thought I read in a past update that you could not hit level 2s anymore.
No, you can't hit level 2 bases, but you can hit their buggies. I'll tell you what, we'll find out on Sunday, even if I have to make a separate account.
You might have to.
I might have to.
Just test it out.
They're even saying the same thing. You can hit their tunes. They can't hit you. They are literally screwed now. They are worthless.
Roy, if you
Yeah.
create an account, Wiggles needs a friend. So create one for Wiggles.
Wiggles.
Wait a minute, what do you want me to call it? Waggles?
No, call it kumquat.
Removing an instance where placeholders text would display when a level 2 base attempted a PvP battle. Anybody want to translate?
Blah, 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 blah.
Placeholder text. Generally, you have a placeholder item when you're making computer games or anything like that. It's just to hold a position that you're eventually going to change it into whatever you want it to say or read or look at. Like if I made a placeholder, we'll say player in a game, it could be a toilet for all I care. It's just there to hold the place of where I'm going to put it when it's finished.
Starting next week.
And where you
you're in
gonna
charge-
flush?
Next week, Robbie's in charge of forms.
No, you explain it to me.
Yeah, the thing is I actually do video game design work and modeling and things.
Good, you're in charge of forms next week.
Oh,
Fix the display issue where resource buildings appear to be affected by low power. I hate to tell you, it was more than an appearance. Oh, geez.
Understatement.
And Robbie, yes, I did see you build a really nice screw.
I don't want to know.
It's a foregraph. She just called it a screw.
An
They might have
issue-
said it whatever.
Fixed an issue where the dark storm, whatever, would not affect bunkers. I hate to tell you that you fixed that, but there's questions about other stuff. We'll have to see. But you're right. I think we did that test the other day, and the bunkers were not fixed. Were still hitting. So yes, they're not supposed to. I think they did fix that. I'll have to run a test later. Ending combat after killing an Onyx unit no longer provide them from reviving. What?
When did that happen?
Ending combat after killing Onyx units will no longer prevent them from reviving. Okay, didn't know there was that problem in the first place.
Are they talking about them Spideys?
Probably. Had an issue where the turrets were firing at an let's be honest. It was firing like a freaking machine gun. And that definitely wasn't supposed to be. I mean, some of the shit that was firing at me during the event was crazy. The description of the Elite and Omega Sandstorm parts have been upgraded or updated for whatever. The point is, they did a lot of fixes. Did they get any of the stuff we wanted fixed correct? It looks like no, they did. They did a couple things, like the DS shadow hitting the damn bunkers and the bunkers stopped firing. I'm glad to see that got fixed. Maybe not in my face, but
Well, anyway.
yeah, exactly. Don't worry, Robbie. You'll see my DS soon. All right, yeah.
When are we gonna do all that stuff?
Probably on Sunday. We'll have another nice Sunday.
So is it gonna be you versus Robbie, or me versus Robbie, or me versus you?
I don't know. I think we're gonna have to talk
Robbie,
about it.
Brand, you got a date with me Sunday. We're fighting.
Oh yeah, Brandy. Yeah, and now you're in the same clan, so we don't have to go anywhere. Woohoo!
That's right, Tara. You do owe me a date.
We still got a challenge.
That's going to be.
Or you give her drinks.
That's going to be.
In the ass, you know.
That's going to be a 69. That's against Kicksai rules.
Only if you can find it.
Wow. Actually, technically, wouldn't you have to find it?
He has to find the right hole.
Oh, okay. Damn. All right, so we're coming up at the end of PvP season. They have a little video. I'm not going to play the video. I was thinking about it, but I'm not. Here's the deal. The end of the PvP season's coming up. The top clans or alliances are going to get some extra medals and such. And this pretty little thing around their base for all the members.
A tutu.
Yeah, basically, you can wear the tutu. I've got enough shit to worry about. I'm not interested in that. I would like to see my alliance do a little better, so I'm going to put out an official challenge for them. Let's see what happens. It's an internal challenge, just to see how well everybody does. Remember, PvP season ends, and I'm just looking at this, guys. Once again, in 3 days, 21 hours, and 49 minutes.
Almost time.
So if you want to get up there and really get some infamy, now's the time to start hammering. And I'm not saying it's probably the best thing in the world to do, because who really gives a shit about the little golden thing that glows around outside of my base? Because I really don't, because half the time I'm more worried about my picture looking like a My Little Pony that I had the other day. You think it's funny? I sure don't understand how I got to be My Little Pony.
I think it's whoever that hits you last or something, or unless it's
I haven't seen My Little Pony in the sector.
Socrates, did you change yours to My Little Pony real quick or something, or you just kept with the purple boots?
Nah, I kept with the purple boots.
Okay.
Kept with the purple boots. The point is, I don't understand it, but I'd really like to see people take advantage of it. Yes, I believe there is a sector out there that literally has changed everybody in the sector's tag to one sector, to one tag, to try getting the top, and they still didn't make it to the top. So whoever got the top, congratulations, you guys are kicking ass.
It's a TP. It's a TP clan.
Yeah, that 157. They got like 200 members.
Maybe we should visit.
I'm 80. I'm in the top 80, top 100 with we only got like 48 members.
I got no idea. I never even looked, to be honest. I know I'm going to put a little challenge down for my clan, but
They have a lot of members, so I expect them to be at the top.
yeah, that's the thing. And by the way, I still think the leaderboard's a pile of crap. Click on my position, and guess what? It don't show shit.
I can never find myself.
I couldn't find myself either, so I figured
Did he say he
still
can't
lost to
touch
59.
himself, or he can't find himself?
He can't find himself or touch himself.
Okay, now we know a little more than we need to know.
Yeah, if you start jumping up in the air, you know why.
After all this, the PvP season is coming to an end, ladies and gentlemen. You got a little over 3 days. I really think they should have probably did one more warpath in this one, but they didn't. A little disappointing. But to be honest, I think now if you really want to get into the PvP mood, now's the time to do it. Get that last minute, get your medals, get whatever little thing around your base. Wasn't there some other stuff they gave out at the end of the PvP season?
Blood thorium.
There we go. I was waiting for somebody else to bring it up, and nobody was bringing it up, which I was very disappointed in. Right now, I think, 6 blood thoriums if you finish in the top for 3,600 and above?
Yeah.
So, yeah, blood thorium is out there. It's on the grab. If you don't have enough blood thorium, which I don't know whoever will, you might want to get your asses in gear and get a few more extra pieces. Some of the lowers, that's a chance for you to buy some heroes that you do not have. Like, especially if you don't have Audra, Nyx, Roland. What else, guys? What else is out there that they probably really want? Hero-wise.
Yeah, Roland, Nyx. That's about it. Orion, the other crap is trash, but
Orion's trash. Weaver's okay, but nothing we really need. Max, not really worth it. Burnside, not worth it.
Thunder.
Sunder's not bad. I'll tell you, especially if you get the hero
Sunder
check.
I like.
if
Sunder
you
I
got
like.
nothing to use it on, just use it on that.
Yeah. Use it on the hair, especially if you're getting intel. You put Sunder, some Vindicators, and a Caretaker. You can kill a lot of intel bases.
And see, I can't get anything but tokens because I've already got all the heroes.
Well, that's good. That means you can get like Audra up to level 5 or so, or whatever.
I got her to 3 now, so.
There you go. Get her stronger. I recommend upgrading Nyx at least once. She is a beast, a flying beast of the air.
Yep.
Be aware, though, guys. This is it. This is time. You want to get you got to get it up. And
Gotta get it.
Get it up. Get it up. 69. Screwing. What the hell is this show?
It's a lot of
That's why his screen was white earlier. He got it up, and well, there you go.
Speaking of my screen, once again, somebody has not come out and just said it, but they beat around the bush once again that I'm a cheat.
Cheater.
I swear to God, it seems like
Shame on you.
I swear.
Cheater.
No, hacker, not cheater.
Cheater. Hacker.
My account is on the game, at least shows up on this show once a week, every week. My towers, not over cap. Okay? Not over cap.
Bobcat said he is not a cheater.
Not over cap. My resource, look, 600 mil, 600 mil. Thor's
Whoever's talking
97.
shit, won't they just report and blow a fat pickle?
That would make sense to me because I'm getting tired of it.
If they want some action, they know where we at. If they want some more action, we could come to where they at. It doesn't matter to me. It's all in the game.
I mean, I'm not over cap. My unit size, my airfield's maxed. I mean, what more do I have to do to prove that I am not a hacker?
Dance around, do a jig on the table for us.
No shit. I mean, look, I've got
People
nothing.
call us hacks all the fuck they want, man.
I know, but I mean, come on, guys. What more do I have to do?
Haters are gonna hate, Roy.
I mean, I'll show it. Somebody wants to sit here every damn one. I'll go down every single one. I don't care.
See, Roy, what they're doing? They know
Yeah,
it's
look at my screen share. This is what I hack right here. This is all I hack. I hack money. This is all I hack. They could suck it. They could suck it, blow. Blow it.
Let's go to it. Let's show them what you got. Because I got 69 left from the event.
Yeah, this is all I hack. This is what's left. This is what I hack.
Yeah, see.
They could blow.
Roy, is somebody calling you a hacker again?
It seems like the going thing. And I know who it is who's saying I'm not.
Yeah, hack all they want.
Or whatever they want to call it.
Hey, look at my event shit. I'm a hack, bro. I'm a hack. Fucking cocksucker. It could blow me, bro. Report away.
Yeah.
I'll spend more on this game than they spend on their fucking rent.
I'm just at the point where I'm at. If you got something to say about my account, I'll show it anytime you want. I ain't got nothing to hide.
They know they're getting to you by you talking about it, so they're saying mission accomplished. They got you upset about it. That's all.
It's not. I'm not even upset. I would love the person. The one I know. It's just one person.
Well, see, on Unshackled, they vetted both me and Robbie. They know we're not cheats. I mean, and Roy knows I spin like he does.
But the thing is, every time I'm on the show, I show it. If anybody wants to see it, they've seen it. I've had mods that have been in my account, and I do know for a fact one person is saying it, and it's feeding to other people, and other people are getting sucked into it, and that's fine. And I'll correct the other people. But that one person that I know who truly it is, her and I need to have a little discussion. And it is a her. And she knows who it is. We need to have a discussion. Don't hide behind other people and say, well, Kickside probably has a problem with their account. No. Kickside's never had a problem with my account. They've been in my account. They've been in my account live. They've been in my account when my CC when the weapons lab screwed up. It wouldn't let your CC go in the center. They've been in my account trying to fix stuff. I don't care. I'm not a hacker. I'm clean.
And the other thing too is you and I went through your account together that one time that I was cutting full saying that you were a hack and we all knew you weren't. And we went through everything, and I even went through everything on mine to show both of us have the same damn thing practically.
I guess you know what it really comes down to that's bugging me about it? Is because the person that's saying it I thought was a friend at one time. I think that's what's bugging me.
Uh-oh, I know who it is now.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you got the cojones to tell everybody the one thing. Let's have the cojones to tell it to me.
Basically.
That's all I want to say about that. Now, it is 8:20. So let's go down the panel, let everybody have their shout-outs and their 2 cents for the night. And then we can have some more fun.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just start with Killa. Killa.
Well, first off, I want to thank, what's her name? my somebody that I'd like to talk 69 about. What's her name? She's the only one that answers mine. 450 gold, very prompt. Elizabeth, there you go. Kudos to everybody in the sector. I didn't see any issues. There was a lot of helping. Kudos to Quick again for pop that meter, that baby flew. And one last in closing comment, this 69 in and the Ring of Fire, I think Kixeye's got better things to worry about, because
rather than getting horny.
If they want money, they want fighting. If people got to do this, how many of them are going to jump into the sector and fight anymore? Because now they know they can't get it. So they're going to stop fighting. Auto click and other shit is what they need to worry about more than 69 and in the Ring of Fire. And that's just Killa's opinion. That's it.
That sounds like a good shout out. All right, Miss Brandy.
Oh, damn. I might have to ask my husband later on for a 69. Shit.
So much 69 going on.
I know, right? No. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to YouTube. And shout out to Buckeye for actually getting me horny tonight.
Whoa! I gotta get away from her real quick. Rebel, you're up.
Anything up?
How are you gonna follow that? How are you gonna follow that?
Oh God.
Yeah, he doesn't even know how to start.
That sounds like a real personal problem.
I bet Kixeye knows how to
I know how to start. It's just, is she ready to finish?
Oh.
I know Kixeye is.
Well, the thing is, we pass it around so much around here, it's like shit.
Oh, well, let's just first to you, Roy. This has been a real adventure, and it's been great. And the community, you know, it's a great adventure. So that's all I gotta say.
Okay, Miss Happy.
Well, I want to say thank you for everybody for coming out for the show tonight. I'm hoping that we had addressed all the issues that we wanted to put out there. Just hope to see everybody in a happy, good mood.
I don't know about happy. I see Jeff sneaking back in.
Happy.
Jeff snuck back in to give his shout outs, I see.
Hey, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Jeff, we're doing shout outs. I know you missed most of the show because of your internet, but you can go. You're always welcome to come on to the next one. Why don't you give your shout outs real quick?
I don't have any.
You know why he doesn't have any?
I just want to say F you, Kixeye, for I think I said this on the last show. I bought the 2,400 block of gold about 12 hours before it went on sale.
Yeah,
you poor bastard.
Yes, that's about it. So a triple FU to Kixeye. I'm done.
Just to make you feel a little better, Jeff, I know somebody that spent $400, 20 minutes before the sale happened.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, thank you. That actually does make me feel bastard or good because of that bastard.
the PM I got from him, he thought I knew about the sale ahead of time. He's like, you probably knew about it. You didn't tell me. Nope, I didn't know. I swear I didn't know.
He's not a freaking mod. How would he know?
The mods didn't even know. No one knew. Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, but if I knew, I would have let everybody know ahead of time. I wish they would give us a heads up.
So, I've not been in the game a real long time, years like you guys have. Have they ever came out with a gold sale during an event before?
During Warpath, they did, and that was probably the best Warpath I ever had. Phew, that was fun.
Okay, so
mini event.
but nothing during an event.
Not normally, no. Not normally during an event. They do not do that.
You know, I understand they kind of screwed everybody with the power plants, and maybe that's the only reason why they did it. I don't know, but
I think that's exactly why they did it. But I guess everybody learned their lesson not to trust what they're going to do every day. All right, Archangel, you're up, brother. All right, we might. Let's see. We'll come back to him. Robbie,
he's trying to find a KY.
Into the Badlands.
I think he's probably watching the NFL draft.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, Robbie, you're up.
All right. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to my clan, the Roman Legions. And that should be about it, really.
Short, brief, good. Oh, congratulations on your promotion, being in charge of forums next week.
I didn't ask for it. It just kind of went and jumped in my lap. I'm going to go jump on the wife.
Oh.
59.
Well, I think it's going to be a nice night, I swear. Socrates. Socrates, you're up.
I just want to give a shout out to Kixeye for fumbling this.
Fumbling.
Fumbling.
Trolling, fumbling.
Brown Doodle, thank you. Just want to give a shout out to all the people here, the panelists, and the people listening and watching.
And the people who haven't gone have 69s after.
There's going to be a lot of those tonight. I can see it coming.
10:30. Time is right. But yeah, it's been fun. It was a good event. I'll see you on the next go around. To all the haters, keep my name out your mouth because I will be passing through. For real, that's on my weed. Keep my name out your mouth.
All right, we're going to Dark Star.
Shout out to all the panel, all to AVA. And I'd like to welcome Ghostwriter for being part of AVA now.
Welcome.
I hope Roy made her sign a contract where she can't leave.
I already tied a boat anchor to her base. She ain't going
Nice. And it was a great show, guys.
And it brings it around to me now. So let's make this brief, short, and happy, or try to be happy. Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to do some bass play. I do believe Brandy and Dark Star have a date.
I'm going to be smashing SOH Serpent online. Air Panini. He wants to feel the wrath.
Well, that's fine. We'll do that. We can gladly do that. Let's see what else we had. Something. I think Robbie wanted a shot at my base.
I was kind of voluntold, but anyway, sure.
Voluntold.
Yeah, that's a term I learned from the military. Voluntold.
Voluntold. That's fine. That's fine. If not, I'm sure we can have Killer try.
I'll try.
So, Jeff will try. See, you got your volunteers, son.
His Valents are almost max, so he could try them out.
There we go. See, you know what? We're going to have plenty of people want to play around, try different tactics. That's one thing we're going to start showing a little more is tactics and PvP. Be aware, it's Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Do not PM me at 4 o'clock saying 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Did I miss it? No, it's 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You still got 2 hours for a nap. Go take one. Damn. I swear to God, it happens every Sunday for some reason. Same person, too.
Or they can have a 69.
Yeah, exactly. Also, be aware, we're going to try a couple other things new, which will be, hopefully, we can probably show some raids live since they got a couple bases. And there's also one other thing I really want to show people, and that's called Diamond Tack. If you don't know what it is, you might want to get some.
I just had a fucker hop in my raid and take my damn.
Except your diamond tech.
Why do you think I control? You can ask everybody in AVA. I control who goes in. It's all worked out in previous before. This person's going in this time. You're next. I get a rotation.
I was alone. Bloody hell.
I'll go with you next time.
That was so cool.
I did the whole thing almost.
But the question is, can you handle me coming?
Ooh.
Damn, that's gotten hot.
Got radar again.
My virgin
once again,
ears.
like and
Your
subscribe
virgin ears. Your virgin ears help me shit here.
like and,
You ain't no fucking virgin here, buddy.
Does anybody
Like-
know can wash out my ears so I can remove that?
I tell you what,
Tell like it is, Robbie.
like and just. I'm gonna mute every one of you in a minute.
you keep talking about 69, a couple more of them, and I'm going to be leaving doing selfies. That's all.
Oh, damn, that just took the whole channel off. Shoot,
TMI,
baby.
TMI.
Yeah. All right, so let's do this one. Let's remember, like and subscribe to the YouTube. Like and go to our page. Join. There's a ton of information always going up on there. Also, remember Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern time.
So it's
And-
4?
Yeah, 4 o'clock. Yeah. See how you could be the first one there for 2 hours by yourself. That's what
You
you
messed
tell them
up
next
and
time. Also, last call. I'm telling you right now. I get all these PMs. You know, how do I get onto the show? You want to get onto the show, you got to PM me. Okay? And I still got to go through the account because there's quite a few out there that I know are still doing something there's a no-no. There's no way a level 32 has got like almost 5,000 in for me and he's clean. Sorry. Other than that, let's just bring in some new blood. Let's have some fun and just remember, like and subscribe to the page and the channel. All right, ladies and gentlemen, be safe. We're getting out of here.
See ya.
Peace.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.